What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Raven. If you haven't noticed, I do play a lot of ASIMs on this channel, but more specifically, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is what this channel is mostly based on. And speaking of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, today is the 2-year anniversary for TCM. Yes, 2 years, okay? And the game's death was pretty much announced between April and May, around that time. And what I mean by that is that at the time, the TCM Twitter page announced that they were going to stop supporting the game, no more content, no more DLCs and all that. There was a whole article about it, an article that we're all familiar with, but I'm not going to get back into that. And so yeah, it's crazy to think that this is barely the 2-year anniversary. And let's not talk about the update, the anniversary update that we got for the 1-year anniversary. If you guys weren't there to see it, it was horrible. It was a big chaotic mess of an update. I'm talking about excessive amount of bugs that made its way into the game, and like family spawning in basement, or Bubba was not spawning in basement. Also the map, the Blood Moon map that was released was so red. Like if you can't stand the map now, it was even worse at the time. Everything was extremely red. It hurt to look at it, and yeah, it was just a very poor update. And before you think, oh, are we gonna get another update for the 2nd year? No, we're not. As I said before, the game will not be supported any further, and they are going to transition to peer-to-peer very soon. And so until then, for right now, we're not going to get anything. All we have at the moment is just a double XP event. I'm not sure when it's going to end, but like I said, me and as well as a lot of other players who've been playing this game for a long time, we don't need double XP because we're pretty much maxed out on everything. So these types of events, we don't really care about them, but for new players, of course, they're gonna enjoy it because they have a lot to level up. But aside from all that, I wanted to make this video. I just wanted to talk about my experiences with this game, and I don't mean like bad experiences. I just want to like dwell in the memories of this game for a little bit. A lot of us are always talking negative about this game, rightfully so, because it's been handled very poorly. But at the same time, I was just thinking about the game in general and how I started, and how it started, like with my channel and all that. And I'd have nothing but fond memories of this game, honestly, regardless of what other people say. When I started, I really loved this game. I used to play other games before this, and I just completely dropped them just to play TCM, because I don't know, it's just something about this game. It's very immersive. It's very strategic as well when it comes to obviously victims and family and stuff, placing traps. And I guess also because I'm from Texas, and seeing these types of maps, like, it just reminds me of Texas, and Texas is my home, so it just feels like a homey game, if that makes sense. Like, to me, it feels that way. And I really loved like the details of the maps, the characters and their backstories, their voice lines, like everything. Like it's literally a masterpiece. This game is a masterpiece. It has bugs and it has its issues, like every other game. Every game has their issues, but in general, it's a really good game. And I constantly found myself wanting to play it like all the time. It's just very addicting, but in a good way. And I remember when I first started, the first family member that I played was Johnny. He was my first pick because my friend had picked Sissy, but I did see her and I was kind of, you know, thinking about playing her. But when I saw Johnny, I was like, ooh, I want to play him. We all know the reason why. It was fun, like especially playing like with friends. It's definitely a lot more fun. Getting to play with your friends and talk to each other and laugh and whatever. And it's just crazy from that time until now. I know so much now and learned so much about the game now at this point compared to back then. Like back then I was like, whoa, like what am I doing? I was leaving gates unlocked. I was like, yeah, I was playing like a bot. But those types of memories are just fun to think about because you really think about like your growth from that point up until now. And then seeing the game from like different eyes at the time when you first start, and then as time goes by, you just see it in a whole different way. And I do miss that firsthand experience of loading into this game and just being thrown into a match and not knowing what to do. And I remember when I was playing with my friends, I had picked Bubba. I never wanted to play Bubba. It was just mostly because I was not comfortable with him, with his chainsaw. I didn't know what the hell I was doing with him. And I picked him, and I was that Bubba, one of those Bubbas that just like runs around with their chainsaw with like, my chainsaw was on, but I was not revving it. And the funny thing is that I was still getting kills without revving, like just like if I was playing like any other family member, like just running around and swinging whatever. And I remember my friend was like, rev your chainsaw. And I'm like, I am. And I was just like tapping it, like tapping the rev, but not holding it to be in the overhead animation. And it was just funny, like to think about that time from how I used to play Bubba and then how I play him now. Like obviously it's polished, but I don't know, like it's just a good memory just to see like how far I've come, and like with the channel also. And that's another thing too. When I started the channel, I did not think that I was ever gonna start a YouTube channel, honestly, like in general. But when I played this game, I wanted to upload clips because, especially like with Victim, I did start off with Victim videos. It was Anna that I started with, and escaping at the time felt so rewarding and I felt so accomplished. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I pulled that off. Like I want to upload this and just for memories and come back to it. And that's how it started. But when I uploaded videos at the time when I first started, I was not doing commentary. And again, like I said, like I was not expecting to be a content creator for this game. Like I just started uploading clips just for the hell of it. And then the more I played the game, the more I really enjoyed it. And like I just wanted to keep uploading clips about it. It got to a point where, my channel started to get views little by little. And eventually I started to upload Sissy videos. And you can tell that I play Sissy a lot, because if you go to my channel and you go to the Sissy playlist, you're gonna see like over 100 some videos just of her. But yeah, at the time I wasn't really comfortable playing Sissy either. Well, it's not that I wasn't comfortable, it's just I didn't like to play her, because when I first started playing her, I was like, wow, she sucks. Like, and you know what? And she did suck, because when I played her, I remember she was bugged and she wasn't able to poison through gaps or crawl spaces. And I don't think she was able to poison over barricades either. Yeah, I don't think she was able to do any of that. And so people just saw her as useless. And, I remember all the lobby dodging every time I picked Sissy, and people would just lobby dodge when there was, at the time there was no lobby penalty for leaving. And yeah, you think she's challenging now? Try playing her at that time when her poisons were not useful through gaps or crawl spaces or any of that. I still wanted to play her though, because I saw her as like a challenge, and not like, I saw her as like a challenge to play as, because obviously when you play Sissy, not everyone is going to be good with her, but it's just skills that you develop with her over time, like learning how to chase and learning when to poison. And that's what I did. So I started to play her more, and also because I really like her character, I really like her voice lines, her backstory, and I really love the idea that they gave her a bride's dress. Her her and Johnny had 2 free cosmetics. I can't remember what the date was, but those 2 cosmetics were released on the same day, as well as a weapon skin pack and I think an execution pack. I don't remember. But the Bride Sissy and the Shirtless Johnny, they were free. I remember being super excited about the Shirtless Johnny cosmetic as well. I was just like, I was literally like just smiling the entire time, like when I saw it. But yeah, that was, honestly, I will say that was very nice of them to give us those cosmetics for free, because the Shirtless Johnny was being highly requested. I don't think anybody was requesting a Bride Sissy, but I think that was just on them, that they wanted to give us a bride cosmetic for Sissy, and I liked it. But yeah, when I started uploading more Sissy videos, I started to branch out to other family members. Like Hitchy was the second one. I have more Hitchy videos as well. And then I just started to branch out to more family, and then I wanted to become a family player. And people were thinking, you know, oh, family is so easy. I mean, sure, you could say that if maybe perhaps you're playing in a 3-stack and you have comms, it's a lot easier to give information on where victims are at. But I think solo queue family is tough. And usually I tend to lean towards the side that has more of the challenge. And I will have to say, some people might not agree with it. I don't care. But I would have to say that solo queue family is definitely more of a challenge. And I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. But anyways, I lean more towards family. And so at the time I was just like, you know what? I do enjoy playing family. Like, I enjoy the killer role a lot more than I do like the victim role. And I do play both sides, but I'm always gonna be a family main at heart and just a killer main at heart. That's just who I am. I mean, it is what it is. But I started to upload more family videos at the time. I felt like the family did not get a lot of love in general, like not just in the game, like with cosmetics and all that, but also just like content wise, because a lot of people were always uploading victim. And of course you can upload whatever you want, like it's your channel, it's your content, you do what you do. But I enjoyed playing family, and I was like, I really want to showcase this family side a lot more. Like I want to make more content on this. And so I started to do that. And of course you get people like salty people for some reason who, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know like what drives people to go to people's channels because you play a certain side and they just start saying stuff to you for playing that. Like, you know, I think if you buy a game with your money, your own money, you're allowed to play whoever you want. You can't dictate what people enjoy playing in a game. So, but yeah, so of course there were some people saying stuff, and not too bad, but every now and then. And yeah, and then my channel just mostly at the time just became a family channel. And like I said, though, I wasn't doing commentary, but then people were asking for commentary, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, why not? I was like, yeah, like let's do it. I'll do it. But it was new to me because, like I said, this is my first channel of making content with commentary on a game, because I've never done this before. So it was very new to me, and I had to do a lot of learning of not just editing, but you know, the proper way to speak and like saying my thoughts out loud while playing this game. Because when I played this game, I felt like I needed to be silent, like not talk, because I had to concentrate and listen, which is what I do a lot when I play family, you know, thinking of what the next victim's moves are going to be, or listen for objectives or like noise cues and all that. So I was silent every time I played, and I would just upload clips, like upload videos like that. But I wanted to take it up a step further and do the commentary and see where it went with that, and people really enjoyed it. And I was actually surprised because I felt like I was so boring, but because, okay, I think I've definitely grown a lot from that time, from when I first started doing commentary. Because when I first started, I was very, I don't want to say dry, but I think I was just too focused and not really like focused on the commentary side. So like my commentary was just very simple. Let's just put it that way. I was not very energetic, you know, crazy, explosive energy and all that, but I'm still not, I don't think. I think I just talk normally like how I would talk to anybody else. I mean, yeah, so at the time I was just surprised, like, wow, people actually enjoy hearing me talk. It was just crazy. And people were like saying that I have like a soothing voice and that they could listen to me, like that I put them to sleep. And I was like, should I be offended? Because I was thinking like, maybe if I'm putting them to sleep, am I boring? Like that's what I was thinking. Like I was like, do I need to be more energetic? Like I don't know, but that's a little fight that I had with myself, because I was like, I don't want to be someone that I'm not, which is just, I'm not a very, very energetic person. I feel like I'm more like chill when it comes to commentating and gaming and stuff. But of course I'm gonna have my moments where like something pisses me off in the game and I like lash out a little bit. Anyways, yeah, that just made me really happy to see like people were mostly enjoying my gameplay. It was mostly the gameplay that people were enjoying. Other people also found my commentary to be good, and they liked just, I guess, just hearing like a calm voice. I thought that was cool, because I always thought like that YouTubers, like when you're a content creator or a YouTuber or whatever, that you needed to be like super hype and like you needed to have all this energy, and I'm like, I don't have that. Like anyways, so that's what made me really happy and motivated me to keep making videos. And then yeah, it just started from there. And then I started to put more into my setup and invest more into the channel and all that. Man, like it's crazy that it feels like it's been like a long time. Not like now that I'm thinking about all of this, like it does not feel like 2 years. I don't know, it's just crazy to me. Like it feels like it's been more than that, but wow. It's just, I'm at a loss for words. It's just because it's just been a lot, but not a lot like it's been horrible. It's been great. Like I can't hate the time and effort that I put into this channel for this game. I don't regret anything. What's getting me is that it just sucks that this game is going to, it's been dying slowly, right? I feel like more people have been playing recently, but it is eventually going to, you know, be on its deathbed officially soon once peer-to-peer comes out, because of all the hackers and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that, but what I do plan on doing, I didn't mention this yet because I didn't want to say anything, but what I did plan to do was, when peer-to-peer comes out, I am gonna try, do not hold me to this, I'm not promising anything, because I know somebody might down the line might say, well, you said you're gonna do. No, wait. I was thinking that when peer-to-peer comes out, I'm gonna turn off crossplay, and I'm gonna try to get into matches and then see how it goes from there. And I'm gonna try and test out the lobbies and see how they are. And if it goes well, I will keep making TCM videos. If it doesn't go so well, and I mean like I can't find lobbies fast enough, or like the lobby times just double, like the lobby wait times, yeah, like I said, I do want to keep making TCM videos. I don't want to stop, because I do enjoy this game. At the time when they announced that they were not going to support the game, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this game. Like, I don't want to look at it, whatever. But honestly, guys, that was the burnout talking. It was a mix of burnout and then a mix of disappointment from like how this game was just handled. You know, there was planned content that was supposed to come out and then we're not going to get it. There was a new victim, I believe, and a new family that we were supposed to get, didn't get it. And it's just like all that just made me upset. And I was like, we're over here like making content for this game and you guys planned to kill it this whole time. And that's what made me really upset. I was never upset I never hated this game. If I hated this game, I would not have played it for the amount of time that I've played it for, and I've played it a lot. I never wanted to stop making videos on this game, and I still don't want to, but it's out of our control. If it goes peer-to-peer, they're not gonna listen to us if we say no, don't do it. They're gonna do it anyways, you know. Like I said, I will try to turn off crossplay and then see how the lobbies go. If I can get games, even if it's with the same people over and over again, I don't care. I will play it and I'll upload it. But it's most likely going to slow down because obviously with crossplay being off, you're not matching up with, you know, a lot more people. I don't know. All I can say is I really had fond memories of this game. And the players as well, the community, I never had an issue with the community for this game. Everyone was always super chill and really fun. And, you know, of course you're gonna have those people that are toxic and say stuff. That's every game. But I feel like this community in general is very passionate. I think that's why people are the way that they are when it comes to being very vocal about the game and giving their ideas and making art and, you know, all that stuff. I really do enjoy this community and I enjoy you guys a lot. I have nothing bad to say about the community as I can't even say it. I have nothing bad to say about the community as a whole or about the game. Without TCM, my channel would not be where it's at right now. And I don't regret it. I don't regret anything. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to make this video like super long. So yeah, TCM, happy anniversary. And that's all I have to say, guys. I just wanted to share some, you know, nice experiences that I can think of with you guys and, you know, just talk about this game in a positive way for once. And let me know what you guys think. Are you happy with this game still, or do you still hate it? I mean, I think if you still hate it, you wouldn't be here right now, or you wouldn't have made it this far. But I mean, feel free to share your experiences in the comments, any good memories that you have of this game or anything TCM related. Feel free to share it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.